Time to break, huh? Hi, you guys. Thank you for watching. Welcome. My name is Christy Taylor, and this is Let's Chat Show. For all of you that are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. So here's the deal. This is my first time doing the show at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I usually do it at 2:30, but I'm exploring different times to make sure I get broaden my make sure I'm available for other people who want to watch live, right? So people on Sundays are either it's their days to run errands or in church. So I was doing it at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, which for the rest of the country is like it's earlier for them. So but why did I feel my whole fro just like move? And this is my hair. It's not a wig, okay? Yeah, but it moves with me. So anyways, first time doing it at 4 o'clock. I think I'm just gonna stick with this time slot. It's working for my life, and hopefully it was working for you guys. So a couple of things. If you're not new, thank you for coming back and watching. For the newcomers, the goal of the show is to enlighten, entertain, and encourage you all. I say it every week. I'm doing it for myself as well. I want to, in the beginning of the show, thanks Monet. You can't see her, but I want to thank her. She's helping me out. She's like, Mom, you look great. You're doing great. It's not freezing. So she's going to hang out over there. I'm going to give her a special treat after the show for helping me out. Okay, so I want to thank her in front of you guys publicly for helping her mommy out today. Thank you, Holly. Everyone's saying I look pretty. Thank you. Thank you. So today's show is going to be awesome. I know you can see my food because you guys know I likes to eat. This is a wrap that made it all the way to the White House. I'll be telling you guys what I put in there. I'll be posting it on my website, give you a little background about that. It's super healthy. It's perfect for spring and summer. And it's good if you're trying to just like really watch your figure, if you're trying to get that beach body. This is, and it's filling, right? So, well, I haven't tasted it, but the ingredients are filling, and it's very inexpensive to make. My current event is going to be about cheese and what they're saying, cheddar cheese, and I think it's just something that's triggered by cheddar cheese. I'm a little in my feelings because I'm grown, and I'm just hearing about this. And then we're going to be, our chat topic is spring fling, not that type of fling. Get your mind out the gutter. We're going to be talking about spring cleaning our homes and spring cleaning our lives, okay? And then the business spotlight, I'm just going to be telling you guys more about the nail polish that I'm wearing. All right, so let's get started. Please, please, please don't bump the table. Do me a favor, you guys. Bottom left corner, if you can, if you don't mind, it's free. Click share so that we can invite others into our conversation, invite your friends and your family, and we can get this party started right now. All right, so let's talk about this wrap. So I don't know if you guys remember, I feel like it was last month, I had 4 teenagers on, the Jefferson Teenagers. They have a magazine. So one of the young ladies, Lael Jefferson, she is, oh my gosh, she's a teenager. I feel like she's like somewhere between 14 and 17. I can't remember. She's still in school. So she, for the state of Alabama, her meal or her recipe won and got her a ticket to the White House for the Let's Move competition that Michelle Obama had done. So this is called the green chicken wrap. She did 2 recipes. We're going to do the other one next week. Today, we're going to do the green chicken wrap because it's perfect for the spring show. So this is what it looks like, you guys. It is shredded chicken. It's a little bit of cilantro. It's fresh baby spinach, a little bit of onion, a little bit of mayo, light mayo, if you're trying to be healthy, and wrap, and avocado. That's what makes it green. It's green because of all of the greens that are in it. So, and a little bit of salt and pepper. So I made it today, and I put it in a wrap. You can use whatever wrap you want. I got the white wrap because it was right at the door, and I didn't feel like being in the store all day. But you can get the wheat wrap. You know, they have all kinds of different wraps. So Lael says that she loves cooking and she loves her vegetables. Avocado and spinach are 2 of her favorites, and they're also good for your body. So this is awesome. Of course it made it to the White House because it's super healthy, right? Some of the veggies and fruits were purchased by her local farmers markets, which if you want the freshest of the fresh, go to your farmers markets. I know in our area, the farmers market should probably start sometime by the end of this month. So you can go and get them there. But so it won, so she was able to go to the White House and eat with all of the other kids from the other states that won the competition. And then she also was featured. It was also featured in Rachel Ray's Everyday magazine. I believe, I don't know what month she said it was in, but they sent it to me and said I could share it with you guys. So I'm going to taste it because you guys know I'm going to taste it. It looks so good. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. Pretty girl, you can have some of this, okay? I should have cut it and made it even cuter. I thought I was being cute with the plate. So I'm going to taste it. And I'm going to be honest, okay? It's so good. Do not leave any of the ingredients out. I can taste everything. And I made it to a T. So, you know how, pretty girl, you want to take this? We have half of it, okay? Don't eat all of it. You know, thank you, sweetie. You know how, like, you get a new recipe and you're like, I'm going to tweak it a little bit? Usually I like to make it exactly how it's supposed to be the first time, and then the next time I'll tweak it. So that was really, really good. Let's see what else. I told you guys what was in it. I don't think I left anything out. Basically, you chop everything up. You season them. I seasoned my meat with the garlic powder that it calls for, and I put it in the skillet, shred it up, and then you mix everything together right then and there, and then you refrigerate it. It says for at least 15 minutes to chill. I feel like I did mine maybe a half hour. You can also make it the night before if you want to take it to lunch the next day. Actually, I think I'm going to take that to lunch for tomorrow. I'm trying to save money. But it's so good. It's so tasty. Let's see. 452 calories, but that's in addition to the other dish that we're going to be making next week. It's healthy, you guys. It's fresh. It tasted really, really good. I'll put it on my website for you guys, okay? Yes, I'll post the recipe for you guys, sure. Of course I will, Holly. No, I'm going to tease you. I'm not going to give it to you. Actually, subscribe to my website. I'm going to put it in right now. Or you guys subscribe to the website, I'll post it on my website, okay? I will send it in a newsletter if you like. Oops. So there's mine. It's really, really good. It's really good. You guys should try it. Holly, yes. Carol says it looks and sounds delicious. I can already taste that on a sun-dried tomato wrap. See, you know how we are with the tweaking. There's like an orange wrap. There's a green wrap. I don't know if that's a pesto wrap. The sun-dried tomato wrap. You can make it your own, but it's such a good recipe. And she's so cute. She has like big hair like me. So that is the recipe for today. And like I said, next week I have part 2 because she did 2. Look at my little fancy chrome straw, you guys. My neighbor was like, it's so pretty. I've been looking for them everywhere. I finally found them. So next week, I'll be doing part 2 of her dish. All right. So this current event. If I didn't say hi to everyone, welcome on in. The current event today. The title of it's an article because I'm always reading. If I didn't let you guys know, sorry, pause. For the newcomers, if you see me looking over here to the left, I know you can't see it on the screen. I have another screen over here. This is where I can see your comments and I can interact with you guys. So I'm not zoning out. I'm not talking to anyone but you guys over here. And then here's where this is my teleprompter where I keep all my notes. Sorry, I meant to mention that before. So the current event says breast cancer likely to be triggered by cheddar and cream cheese, and it increases your chances by 53%. It's not fake news. It was by a reputable. The article was by the research was done by reputable group. So let me give you guys some details about this. Consumption of cream cheese and cheddar in high quantities is likely to trigger breast cancer, whereas yogurt can lower the risk. I'm not a big yogurt eater unless it's frozen yogurt. I'm huge on cheddar cheese and I love cream cheese. It also says breast cancer is the second most common form of cancer after skin cancer. Dairy products are capable of impacting the cancer by raising or depleting the risk. So up on the dairy, but cheese is dairy. So I don't know what they're talking about. So this is what they did. They collected the data between 2003 and 2014. All right. It was done by Roswell Park Databank. They researched 9,187 women. 4,941 of those women were diagnosed with breast cancer. These women had to complete a questionnaire regarding their consumption of dairy products per month. So they took all of the women, they had them to do a survey, and they basically, what do you call it? They tracked it, right? So they tracked all of their consumption on dairy that entire time. The results revealed that a high dairy intake was related to a 15% lower risk of breast cancer. Women who consumed yogurt in abundance saw a decrease of up to 39%. So the whole cheese thing, it rocked my world a little bit because I prefer cheddar cheese to American cheese. So for like grilled cheese and stuff, I'm doing cheddar cheese. And of course I'm giving it to my kids. And then cream cheese, we make our Alfredo sauce from scratch, my mother's recipe. So I'm using cream cheese for that. I used to eat a lot of cream cheese on bagels. I don't eat bagels anymore. But who doesn't like cream cheese and who doesn't like cheddar cheese? So to read that article, it was kind of like, it's according to the Medical News Today. It says it's estimated that 2017 will witness around 252,710 new cases of invasive breast cancer in women, along with 40,000 deaths. Let's see what else. I think I've hit on the major parts. Yeah. So be careful with your cheese intake. Maybe follow that story, and every now and then just like Google it and make sure you're on a reputable website. But I just I didn't see that one coming. You know, you hear every now and then that everything causes cancer. This causes cancer, that causes cancer. But cheese, I feel like y'all should have told me a little sooner. You know, you started the research in 2003. Maybe halfway through mention, hey guys, just to let you know, this is what it's looking like so far. Ease up on your cheese. I thought it was a very interesting and a kind of disturbing, for me, article to read. So that is my current event for today. I now want to get over here to the chat topic and to the chat room and see what you guys are talking about. Oh, I love that you guys are saying hi to one another. Danielle says hi to Brandolyn and Holly. Yeah, Travis is not on here, girl. Holly, I'm in Travis's website and Travis's Facebook. Oh, Lord, it's Hannon. Hi, Hannon. Love you. Christy, yep. Hannon, yogurt is actually a good probiotic, too. I hide my plain green yogurt in a smoothie. That's a good place to put it, Danielle. Maybe I'll try to put it in there because I just can't eat it right out of the container. I'm not a fan of the texture of yogurt. I love cheese too, Holly. Isn't that sad? Hi, April. I wanted to make sure I caught up with you guys on these comments. I love it when you guys interact with one another and you talk to each other. I love it. Don't you feel like we're all just like friends? Well, we are all like friends. All right, so the chat topic for the day. Spring cleaning. So tomorrow's first day of spring, and I will tell you, yesterday at Target, everyone was buying either cleaning products, pillows, new towels, new washcloths. A few people were buying the new like a welcome mat. And so I was like, you guys are making me feel bad because I haven't purchased anything yet for my spring cleaning. That's because my goal is to get stuff out of my house before I bring new things in, right? So, spring cleaning your home. Actually, let me give you guys 22 things. Well, I'm going to give you a few things that you should be getting rid of right now, okay? A few things that just do not need to be hanging around your house. Number one, old magazines. Unless you have kids and you know that they're going to have a project and they're going to need the magazine to look through pictures and cut the pictures out, throw the old magazines away. I know. A lot of people collect Ebony magazines and Essence magazines. I know growing up, any like relative I went to their home, they had like a spread of Ebony and a spread of Essence. I actually just started getting the old magazine, and I do not plan on throwing those out because I haven't had it for a year yet. And you always think you're going to go back and look through the magazine because it was a good article or a good recipe. Go through, rip out the recipe, and throw the rest of the magazine away. Because before you know it, especially if you have a subscription, you're going to have stacks of magazines everywhere. So throw out those old magazines. Old cell phones. Why do I have 3 old cell phones? That do not work. Throw the cell phones away. Throw the old cell phones away. No one's calling you on them. The battery's either dead or not working. It's probably broken, which is why it's an old cell phone. I will say, if it does work and it's old because you upgraded, there is this, I'll post it later on, but there is this group that they do take cell phones for women. They give it to battered women and people who go to who are in a situation where they're being abused. They'll give them this cell phone, and only thing that works on that cell phone is to call 911 or to call emergency. And so they donate those to women who could be in an unsafe or violent situation. So look into that. But if you're not going to do that, get rid of your cell phones, okay? Expired cleaning supplies. A lot of people do not realize or even pay attention to cleaning supplies have expiration dates, and they're expiration dates for a reason. A lot of times it's chemicals, right? So you can't keep cleaning supplies that have a little bit of drop. Get rid of it, get a new one, okay? My cleaning supplies, they run out quick because I have 3 kids and 2 puppies, so we use our cleaning supplies regularly. But if you have cleaning supplies that you maybe got one time for a very specific thing, you're not using it anymore, get rid of them. So this one goes for especially the ladies, but guys, you too. Get rid of your old raggedy, faded, stretched, has holes in them underclothes, your drawers. If your panties are stretched out, too big, too small, if your boxers or your briefs are too big, too small, stretched out, faded, clean the drawer out and get fresh, new, clean underclothes. I don't care if no one but you can see them. Just do it for you, okay? Nobody wants to see. And if you have a significant other, do it for them. A lot of times we don't recycle we will wear it until it is, I won't, but people will wear it until it's just you can't wear it anymore, okay? Or until someone says something and embarrasses you. Another thing that a lot of people, well, if you have children, go through their toys. If it's a broken toy, if it's missing pieces, if it no longer works, if it is no longer age appropriate. So my youngest is 5, so we don't need anything that pulls and makes noise. He knows his ABCs. If it's something that we're supposed to teach him with his ABCs, I usually donate things that are not broken, that are just no longer age appropriate, to the Goodwill, to a thrift store. But if it's broken, trash it. Get rid of it. You can put it on Craigslist if you have time in your life. For toys, if you want to donate it. I know for my church, I donated a lot of children's clothing to my church. I would say try to donate it first because there are a lot of people who can use it. But if it's broken and it's no good, of course, trash it. Okay? Also, your junk drawer in your kitchen. I did mine last year because it was snowing and we had snow day, and I was like, you know what? I'm tired of junk drawer. And literally 90% of my junk drawer, I ended up trashing. I didn't need all that stuff in the junk drawer. Either bills that are old, that I've paid, receipts, sales papers that I'm coupon, I'm going to use this next week, never used it. Pens that don't no longer work, all kinds of stuff. You guys, everybody has that kitchen junk drawer. Go through it. It makes you will be surprised. It makes you feel that much better. Another thing in your kitchen to spring clean, the Tupperware, the tops and the bottoms. So if the top doesn't have a matching bottom, throw the top out. If the bottom doesn't have a matching top, I guess you can keep the bottoms if you're going to use foil, but if you're not, trash them. I literally have a cabinet full of mixed match, non-fitting Tupperware. Why? It gets on my nerves every time I'm looking for something. So that's something I'm definitely going to be doing. Also, your pantry. Things that are expired out of your pantry. Things that you are no longer going to eat because maybe you've changed your diet. Things that have been opened and it's old and dried up by now. Throw it out. Get rid of the things in your pantry. Organize your pantry. Make it easier for you to see what you have so that it's easier for you to grocery shop. Easier for you to figure out what you're going to cook for dinner. Okay? So what else? Another thing that you can do is your carpets. So hopefully we're vacuuming our carpets regularly and we're sweeping our floors regularly. However, we don't quite often shampoo our, well, my parents are really good with shampooing theirs. I don't even know how often. Don't bump the table on it. But they shampoo their rugs. I now have a shampooer. So, but before I did, you can go to Walmart, and I feel like it's $30 to $35. You can rent the Rug Doctor. And then they also, at the same place, they have the specific shampoo. So we have pets, so I have the pet cleaning shampoo as well. It's like an addition. You have to purchase the shampoo. That's not for rent. But for $30, I mean, you can rent a shampooer. I think it's like a 24-hour rental. I can't remember if you can choose how many days you need it. And it's pretty serious. It's pretty heavy duty. And it does the job. I shampooed the kids' room because we had the puppies. I shampooed the living room. I moved my furniture. Get your shampooing done. You will be surprised. And your place may not have a smell to it, but when you shampoo it, it will have a fresher smell and even feel. Dust settles sometimes underneath the couches. We don't all the times move our furniture. When you spring clean, move your furniture. So spring cleaning, did I tell you guys, or spring cleaning? It's a thorough cleaning of a house or room typically undertaken in spring. So thoroughly. Things that you're doing a deeper cleaning than you would usually do. Not your regular Saturday chores, not your regular vacuuming. I'm going to be polishing our dining room table and chairs, dusting your ceiling fans, just things that you don't usually do. Let me give you a tip, and then we're finished with our home. I hope if you guys have any tips here, if you guys have any tips or some things that you do for spring cleaning, share them, and I'll read them so that everyone else can be in the loop with those. There's all kinds of things that you can spring clean. Another thing that I wanted to mention is your balcony. It has, since summer, leaves have been on there from fall. It's snowed, it's rained, it's hailed. Little critters get in there, little spiders start spider. I'm looking because mine is right there. Go out there and sweep it up and get it fresh and get it ready for you to go out and enjoy your balcony or your deck. All right. So let's see what you guys are saying over here. Let me come over here before I switch topics. Yes, Danielle says, oh my gosh, I am just going to throw all of my Tupperware and start over. I think I'm going to do that too. My nerves get so bad. I get so annoyed. And then all of the lids fall out at the same time. Like you open it. I feel like Travis triggers it for me though. Like booby traps it. I open it and it falls out. It's so annoying. And it doesn't take that much time to fix. So spring cleaning is the perfect time to do it. Who's responsible for this list? I need to shut them down. Stat. Carol. Holly says, what if I put aluminum foil over the Tupperware? Yeah, so I was saying if you do put aluminum foil over the Tupperware, if you do, see, I don't know why I don't, but if you're still not able to use it, then go ahead and keep the bottoms. The tops, you have no use for the tops if the bottom is nowhere to be found. Throw the top out. Sorry, go get another one. In these days, you can get an entire box of mix and match Tupperware for next to nothing. Go to Walmart. Target has it. If you want the fancy, good, extra good stuff, go to Bed Bath & Beyond. All right, so you got to throw it out because, what's the purpose of keeping it, right? Carol says, I think I'd feel like I did something if I look at a brand new set of Tupperware. Don't forget those wardrobe closets if not worn in the year. That's the next thing that I was going to talk about. Carol Danielle says, make sure to dust lights and vents if you have allergies. We actually switched out our vents. Travis actually took it out and intended on buying a new vent. The old one is still on the balcony and we don't have a new vent in there yet. But go to Home Depot, the grocery store, Safeway, I know, carries them for us. Yes, please do. Switch out the vents. That's a good one, Danielle. For clothes, if you don't wear them this year, throw them. Well, Carol makes a good point. So with the closet thing, there's a couple of things that people will say. If you haven't worn it in the last year, throw it out. Danielle says if you haven't worn it this year, I guess that's a pretty similar, pretty much the same thing, then throw it out. When you throw it out, I say donate it. If you can, unless it has holes, it's stretched out, it's faded, and you would be embarrassed to show someone that you still have it. And I think it's a good idea. If it's out of style for yourself, if you all keeps it intending on waiting for an event to wear it to, just throw it out, or donate it to someone. And yes, absolutely donate it. I don't know if you want to donate it to someone you know personally, because you don't want to offend. You don't want them to think that you think they have an issue, that they need help in their life with style, and that's why you're giving them your clothes to help them out. But I always donate to Goodwill. Children's clothes, I will donate to other mothers that have kids, especially multiple kids. But if you don't have kids and you're doing it for like your own clothes, donate it. Or you can go on Craigslist and sell them. Or I've seen people go on Instagram, click a picture of it, or Facebook, click a picture and sell it for like $5, you know. So there's a few options you can do. But the thing is, and you guys know I'm a thrifter. I actually went to a thrift store today. I got 2 shirts, a cute necklace, and like 6 pair of pants, cute pants, like really unique pants for like $19 total. That was my total with everything. So the things that I bring in, now it's like, okay, don't just keep adding to your closet. Get rid of stuff too. So before I even wash and put that stuff in my closet, I got to get rid of some stuff that I know I haven't, like blazers, and I'm like, oh, it's so cute. I haven't worn it. It's cute, but you haven't worn it yet. Donate it, give it to someone else who will wear it. Goodwill I like because people, I shop at Goodwill. I'm a thrifter. It's my thing. But there are people who have to shop at thrift stores and have to shop at Goodwills because they don't have money and the means to shop anywhere else. So me donating it to Goodwill as opposed to just throwing it in the trash makes me feel like I'm giving back. I mean, the shirts at Goodwill are like $5. So that really, really makes me feel, yep, homeless shelters, women's shelters. Like I told you guys, my church has a ministry, homemakers ministry. So it's women who stay at home with their children and their husband works. And I gave like 3 to 5 big trash bags of children's clothing, good children's clothing and shoes and coats. And it made for free. Like, why do you have to charge, right? For me, I don't want to charge for kids' clothes. I'm just going to give it to you because my kids can't wear it anymore. But you really can make money, especially if you buy good quality stuff. You can sell your stuff. Yard sales, you can hold it, put it in a bag, put it to the side, and have a yard sale, make you some change, and let that be like your travel money. So that's another good thing that you can do for your closet. We're going to move on to spring cleaning your life. When I say spring cleaning your life, I mean basically reevaluating your life, right? So a lot of times, especially as we have birthday after birthday after birthday, we change as people. And people that were, you're no longer into certain things, you're no longer into certain people, a lot of things that you were doing before you no longer do. So spring cleaning your life is what we're going to talk about today. And the first thing is reevaluate your relationships. This is your dating and your friendships. Break up with toxic friends. You have to sit, and I really take friendship very seriously. So I don't call a lot of people my friend. Acquaintances, yes. And you even need to reevaluate your acquaintances. You don't have to talk and be with everybody. But friendships, you know, it's really good to reevaluate. Okay, what am I getting out of this friendship? Is this a give and take friendship? Is this friendship stress me out? Is this friendship toxic? Does this person always make me feel a certain kind of negative way when I'm around them? If so, deuces, break up with that friend. Break up with toxic friends. That's part of reevaluating your relationships. No, it is not easy. However, it is worth it. You will, when you make up your mind to get rid of toxic friendships, you immediately feel better. There's something that happens. It's like, like that's going to be gone, right? So, nope, it's not easy, but yes, it's worth it. Longevity does not matter. If they're not the friend that you need them to be, life's way too short, keep it moving, you know? And sometimes breaking up with friends, same thing with relationships, a boyfriend or a girlfriend. even a fiance, someone that has proposed to you, said you were going to get married next year, and they are 2 years ago, and they keep putting it off, and stringing you along, right? So it goes with those relationships as well. Does this girlfriend or boyfriend or fiance, are they adding to your life? Do they stress you out? If they're stressing you out, no. Now, relationships can be stressful at times, but if you are always stressed, or if it's someone you're with that you feel like you have to walk on eggshells with them, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Life's way too short. There's so many other ways that you can, other people that you can bring into your life to help you to enjoy your life to the fullest. So, number one way that you can spring clean your life is reevaluate relationships, friendships, girlfriend, boyfriend, fiancés, even with coworkers. Okay, just because you're coworkers doesn't mean you have to have lunch together. Number two, it's the perfect time to reevaluate your New Year's resolution. So let's see, January, February, March. We're almost a third into 2017. A lot of us have set New Year's resolutions, and that's all we did. We just put them into place. So it's a good time to go back to your vision board, go back to your New Year's resolutions, and say, where am I on these? If I haven't started it, why have I not started it? How can I get those started? Okay? So for New Year's resolutions, it's really, 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 really good to go back to your New Year's resolutions, revisit them. Some you have to just be like, you know what? I'm not going to be able to do that this year. Just refresh your list. Okay? Also, clear your schedule is a good time to spring clean your life. You don't always have to have every minute of the day scheduled in. If you do, make sure you schedule in downtime, time to do nothing. I feel like when we overschedule our lives, it passes us by way too fast. So revisiting your planners, your schedules, your Google Calendar, making sure that you are not scheduling yourself for just ridiculous nonsense, like just because someone invited you to a Lord of the Rings reenactment, you're gonna go. If it's not your thing and you'd rather just spend me time, say no, readjust your schedule. You can always cancel. Feelings will be hurt, but you gotta do what's best for you. So revisit your schedules, look at your calendars, make sure you're not over scheduling yourself. All right. So that's another way to spring clean your life, is to clear your schedules and make sure you pencil in time for yourself. Clean up your eating habits. Clean up and out your eating habits. We all want to be our healthiest. So just little tweaks here and there. I'm not saying cut out bread, cut out cheese, because apparently it causes cancer. But just maybe do wheat bread or whole wheat bread. Maybe do the light cheese. Drink more water. Maybe if you drink a lot of soda, maybe try to drink less soda. I'm not saying you have to completely cut things out, but just try to make healthier options. Go in your pantry and say, it's a snapshot of what you eat. Your pantry and your fridge. Open your fridge and look at it. You can judge yourself right then and there. Look in the pantry. Do you have chips and cookies and popcorn? Well, I eat popcorn. Chips and cookies and a whole bunch of junk. Then it probably means you need to spring clean your eating habits. Okay? This one I think is Danielle says yes on eating habits because she's been doing this really cool detox for the last 10 days, which I'm pretty much needed to hop on board of that day one, on board with that day one. And today is day 10, so kudos to you, Danielle. Danielle eats a lot of healthy veggies and fruits. She's been doing a lot of smoothies. And that's, sometimes it's okay to just press pause on your eating habit and say, you know what, let me get clean, and then let's start fresh, and then switch your eating habits. All right. Next one. Declutter your inbox. I did mention this did I mention this yet? Your emails. I probably have emails that are older than my marriage, been married 10 years. I know I do. I have emails still from college, you guys. Why? Why do I have emails from college? So here's the thing. You need to create your folders and put relevant things into those folders, and anything older than, I don't even know what the time should be. Maybe, I don't know, 5 years? Is that still kind of long to keep an email? What do you guys think? Declutter your inboxes. I do appreciate that Gmail now has promotions, a promotions tab, tag and a social media tag. So if it's something that has to do with social or promotions, it's easier for me to just go through the promotions and clear all that out. But my inbox stays pretty full, you guys. So I probably need to take my own advice when it comes to decluttering my inbox. And finally, the last one is declutter your mind. It probably should have been the first one. I think this is one of the most important things. You guys know how I feel about taking care of yourself. You know how I feel about making sure that you start your day on the right note and you start your day off with a clear mind, meditation, prayer, if you need to just have a cup of tea and a magazine, just me time in the morning before you go and give yourself to the world, before you go and give your job 8 to 9 to 10 hours. You start that day off giving time to God, giving time to yourself. Okay, so declutter your mind also means to get rid of jealousy, get rid of anger that you may be holding on to, and hatred, right? So getting rid of those things, it will lift so much off of you. You will physically feel lighter because those things, whether anyone realizes it or believes it or not, it really can add stress to your life. If you spend energy hating someone because you found out that they talked about you behind your back, that's just a telltale. That just tells you, okay, you're part of my toxic friends list and you gotta go. You know what I mean? Things like that. And then you move on, right? So anger, jealousy, we already talked about comparing yourselves to others, how it's unhealthy, how we shouldn't do it. It's not worth it. Trust your journey, trust where you are right now in your life. So the jealousy, cut it out, guys, because to be honest with you, like I told you guys previously, it looks really good on the outside sometimes, but you do not know. Some of those people are miserable at home. Looks like they got it all going on and they're miserable at home. So you're probably jealous for no reason. You probably would, if you really knew the details, would appreciate your life more. So we're going to get rid of jealousy. We're going to get rid of hatred. We're going to get rid of anger, right? We're just not going to hold on to those things. That's a good way to declutter your mind. Take out anything that does not add to your life. Goes back to friendships and relationships. Are they adding to your life? If not, you're going to have to just scratch them on out and say bye. This jealousy, anger, and hatred, not good for you. Let's declutter our minds. Okay, so reevaluate your relationships. These are ways you're going to spring clean your life, right? Reevaluate your relationships. It's the perfect time to check in on the status of your resolutions and maybe revamp and refresh your list. Clear your schedule. Make sure you pencil in time for yourself. Clean up your eating habits. Take snapshots. Take a snapshot of your pantry and your fridge. Send it to a friend and say, what do you think? Do you think I eat healthy or should I revamp what I'm eating? Declutter your inbox, your emails, just clear it all out. Like there's no reason why. I'm not even going to tell you how many are in my inbox. I'm not going to tell you. It's ridiculous. And then declutter your mind. Get rid of the jealousy and the anger and the hatred and anything that doesn't add to your life. Okay? So, thank you guys for joining me or for being a part of that conversation. Let me see and make sure I'm not leaving any comments. Let's see what you guys have been saying over here. So, a lot. All right. So, Danielle says, yes, today is 10. Carol says, green smoothies are the bomb diggity, aren't they? Carol, what do you put in your green smoothies? I'm very curious. I like green smoothies too. LaDonna, it's hard, Carol, but I had to. I was running myself thin. Holly's giving kudos to Danielle. Danielle says she feels great. Unplug. Yes, that's another way to declutter, you guys, is make sure that you're don't always have to have your phone in your hand or always have your laptop open. If you call me after I get off of work, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to answer. 9 times out of 10, my phone is still on silent from work and it's in my purse because I'm spending time with my family. When we do family movie night, we have a rule, no electronics. When we have dinner at the table together, our rule is no electronics. Unplug. It's a really good way to declutter as well. All right, let's see. Stressful days at work. Carol says, on stressful days at work, I do a 5-minute meditation. It's so refreshing. You have to share our meditation. Is it a specific meditation, or is it breathing? Is it prayer? Let me know. I may need to do that. I know for myself at work, I have Too Blessed to Be Stressed. And then I have something up there that says if it's not going to matter in 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes worrying about it or being angry about it. And it's posted on my computer. So when people come over to my desk, they also know if what you're talking about is not going to matter in 5 years, trust and believe. It's not going to move me too much. Okay. So Holly says, I usually do the green smoothie challenge. I'll find the website and Facebook group it for you. If you can send me that info too, appreciate it. So I think Danielle and Holly are talking to one another. Holly says she prays in the car on the way to work. In the work parking lot before going in. I know April does that before picking her kids up. She goes early on time. She goes early on purpose. When I notice the stress has spread, I book a conference room and invite the office to join if they can. That's wonderful, Carol. That's really, really good. Let's see. We do team building activities. So Carol says she puts kale is your go-to ingredient. I like kale, so I'll do, for my smoothies, I'll do fresh or frozen, usually it's frozen fruit, honey, little bit of water. I add, my husband adds yogurt, but when I make it, I usually don't add yogurt if I'm making it for myself. Kale, and I think that's it. I don't really put too much in my smoothies, you guys. And it tastes good, and it's the frozen mixed fruit. So it tastes really, really good. My husband adds flaxseed, ground flaxseed. Is it called flaxseed? And he adds some type of vanilla flavor stuff in his. But I love getting them from Tropical Smoothie, and I love a really good green smoothie. Panera Bread has a really good green smoothie. It's a breathing meditation. I'll have to send you the link. Yes, send the link to me, Carol, because I'm going to share it with everyone else. This was such an awesome. I really hope you guys enjoyed this spring cleaning. I wanted to not just do the regular, typical spring cleaning your house. I wanted to also do, go further and do spring cleaning your life. So I hope that was helpful for you all. It was helpful for me. I'll be putting a lot of that into exercise. So I don't really have a business spotlight today. I just wanted to show you guys my nail polish. It's this golden orangey color. Brownish. Pass it to me, Monet. Yes. Right here on the table. This polish. Sorry, it's from the company 7. I think it is.
But Mommy, you do that.
Mm-hmm. It's from the company 7, and it is called. Oh, she didn't put the name on it. I can look it up. But this is. It'll come up. This is the polish that I have on today. I thought it went really cool with my I thought it went really cool with my dress. And this was one of my business spotlights previously. Again, let me see if she has a sale going on right now, you guys. I told you before that I love her nail polish. And here's the thing. When you're a business spotlight of mine, I'm not just going to do one time and that's the only time I'm going to mention you. I mention the joystick quite often. Sorry, you guys. The joystick, if you are someone who does live videos, broadcaster, and you want to do it on more than one platform, the joystick, I use that. I tell you guys about that. This nail polish is polish that I featured, is this it? On my show not too long ago. And, oh man, where's the website? I thought it was on here. Well, I'll have to post it. But this is a nail polish I like. I like it because it's very inexpensive, and it dries fast. And the colors I like a lot. This is, I don't know if you can tell, but this is, I smudged one of them. It's kind of it's goldy, but it's kind of has a little sparkle, I guess, to it. The undertone is like a sparkle. So they were $5. What is April talking about? They were $5 at the time I purchased them with a 20% off, because I think if you subscribe, you get 20% off, or if it's your first order, you get 20% off. But they're very inexpensive. They're very cute. I have 3 or 4 different colors and probably need to get some more for the spring. So I wanted to show you guys that from my business spotlight today. April, okay, what are you guys talking about over here? I've done the, yes, April, it was vanilla protein powder that Travis puts in his smoothies. Yeah, thanks. Carol says, I've done the ground flaxseed, but I haven't found a way to make my smoothie less grainy when I use it. April says, I don't know if there's a way to make it less grainy. Mine doesn't taste grainy. Maybe just don't put as much in there and it'll blend a little better. Because when my husband does sneak it into mine, it's not really too grainy. I'm huge on textures. I cannot really do like certain textures. So, and grainy is one of them. So, maybe just put in less, Carol. Maybe that will help out. Okay, so thank you. It is work appropriate. Thank you, Danielle, for saying that my polish was nice. Okay, that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys. Hold on, not yet. Thank you guys for watching. I will do it again next week at 4 o'clock. I have a couple of announcements that I'll be making throughout the week, so just keep your eyes out for my Facebook and my social media page. So let me know what you guys think. Is 4 o'clock a better time? Let me know now. Is 4 o'clock a better time? Do you think that's better than 2:30 for you guys? I know I like kudos to the camera girl. Good.
Thank you.
I think that it works best for me too. Okay, so Carol, it works good for you. Like the new time. Thank you. I'm keeping it at 4 o'clock. Travel show soon. The fashion expert Elizabeth Brown will also. Did you press stop? Well, what does it look like? It's just my picture. What does it look like there?
It looks like, yeah.
Oh, over here it does it.
It does it?
Let's see. Go back over there. Let me make sure.
It's fine. It's not.
Okay.
Fashion.
Okay. 4 o'clock's a good time. Auntie Danny says, good job, Monet. All right. I don't know. It looked like it froze up, and I was like, no, I'm just ending. Thank you, guys. It's going to be 4 o'clock. I think I already told you guys that I started. I'm streaming on Periscope, so I'll probably go ahead and do Periscope. I said I was going to do it Monday evenings. I may just do Sunday evenings to just like build the audience even more. But if you have not shared the video, please share the video. Maybe leave a little comment to tell people to check it out. So I was trying to say that Elizabeth Brown she's the fashion expert on the show, the only one that I will use. She's going to be coming on one day soon, and she'll be telling us the spring colors of this for 2017 and the spring, the style the look for 2017 spring. So get ready for that. You guys know she is very educated. She has her bachelor's and her master's in fashion. She knows what she's talking about. She teaches on a collegiate level. So I trust what she's saying. And she's my sister. So she comes through like on all kinds of levels. Gotta go. I love you guys. Thanks for all the compliments. Thank you guys. Made me feel like a beauty queen today. I really do appreciate it. I gotta go. I'm gonna finish that wrap. I will share that with you guys later this week. All right. Love you. Thank you. Bye.